Wrong one. Accidentally hit the wrong button. But here we are, live on youtube.com/BlasterGoblin and twitch.tv/BlasterGoblin for the Blaster Goblin Show number 104. I say as if this show has any structure, or as if this even is a show. What it is nonsense. Welcome to more, whatever this is. We're going to play more inFAMOUS. And we got Sir Dr. JM already redeeming a free Fresca. You enjoy that Fresca. I had an idea the other day to replace the free Fresca with something, and I just cannot remember what it is even a little bit, what I was going to replace that with. Because the Fresca bit, I mean, it's going to stay there forever for the Fresca chug and the points, but the free Fresca kind of has just like, it's just throwing points away for no reason, and there's already the guest book signing. Like, what is the point of it anymore? So, maybe I'll get rid of it at some point. Unless, people really love the free Fresca. It has no purpose. Oh, boy. I'm back so soon, and I'm going to be back again really soon right after that. There is a lot of me this week. You cannot escape me. I will not let you. I will be here nonstop if you will let me. Bear with me as I make sure everything is functional, because I always panic that something bad is going to happen because of that one time that I ran a stream with the first half of it on YouTube in private mode because they launched a new feature and didn't tell anybody, and lost half a stream. And I never saved. That's the only bit of stream that's ever been lost. Like, there's some that you can't, there's like parts of them that you can't pull up that I have, but it's just like not public because I didn't want to edit them together and post it and mess up my organization and my numbering scheme. So those, they're all mine. You can't have them, but I have them. This one though, but that one, when they did the private thing, it's gone. I don't have it. I didn't save it. I didn't think to go back and save it and put it anywhere. It's the lost episode. Not very many of those in my 5-year career on this version of this platform. There's more than just this one. I've been doing this a little bit. I'm over 10 years total of putting things up on this. Definitely over 10. 7 publicly now that you can find. I think it's 7. We'll go over that on Sunday. Here's the thing. Sunday, I'll be back here probably around the same time. Possibly Mrs. Blaster Goblin making an appearance as well. And we're going to go through the 5-year history of this channel and just kind of talk about it and hang out. And maybe answer some questions if any questions arise. Mostly, we'll be going over a bunch of videos, probably not all of them, because it will take literal days to go through all. So there's 70 something videos. They're all 20 to 40 minutes a piece. So it could be a whole lot of time. So we're going to just definitely hit the major ones, go through mostly all the bits that are the bits and skits outside of just the general. We're not going to watch over me talking about Avengers 3 full times. We'll just cut into those of the bits that are important and move on, which a lot of them I don't remember. I don't watch them all the time, but sometimes I like to look at myself, so I go back and look at some of them. So we'll be doing that Sunday, and I can't wait. I'm very excited about it. Also kind of nervous because I made all of those in a vacuum, and now I'm aware when I'm making these of who's going to see them. And at that time, I was just making things. And then I was like, somebody may watch these, but probably not. And then when people did, I was like, whoa, people watch these. And now I'm like, I have a solid number of an amount of people that I know are going to see it, and certain people that I know are going to see all of them. But I'm like, probably should be more aware of what I'm doing here. But some of them are nonsense. So that makes me a little nervous to go back through. Other than that, I think that's all I've got for this week. Of course, there was a video I was editing. If you didn't see the Instagram story, the only place I'm really active, I may have predicted an entire week of news this week not expecting it to happen this week, and I'm now in the midst of recutting and editing in a new section of, like I said the same thing twice, rewriting and cutting in a whole new ending and second version of that now that the news has come out. I'm considering keeping the original cut and putting it somewhere so it is visible in its original intended version, like the old Sonic. Remember when we had old Sonic? It's like that. I may keep the old Sonic version, and that's what I'll title it. I'll put the name that I have and then just put parentheses old Sonic, and that's how you'll see that one. And I don't know where it'll go, but it could go somewhere. We'll find out how that works out. I've said that before, and every time I go to clear out files, see that Jason Trost interview for a FAR that I cut for a video and then never posted the full thing like I said I would. It's just sitting there. It's been sitting there for, I don't know how long ago was that, 6 months or more? Over 6 months for sure now. It was last year. I don't even know. I've been sitting on that file for a long time, and at some point it'll go somewhere if I have time. I don't got time. Too many things, not enough time. Do I have anything else we need to go over? At the 9-minute mark. Oh, of course. It is Friday. You know what that means. If it's Friday... Oh. Lost my chat here. I was closing ads. It always wants to start ads right as I start, and I'm not a fan of that. And then after this, I don't pay attention to it at all. It's Friday, which means a new Ding Dong has posted yesterday. Here it is. That's just a link to the channel if you haven't gone there. A new one's up. Lots of fun stuff in that one there. I really am surprised at Ding Dong Season 2 because I remember it being real bad, and so far it has not been that bad. One of the bits I was most nervous about, I remember it just falling flat during the recording, was in this episode, and it wasn't bad. It actually came out fine, I think. And that was the boogeyman bit. So if you watched it and you enjoyed the boogeyman bit, I thought that was a colossal failure. And I hope you enjoyed it. It's going to try to throw to ads now, and I guess I'll just let it. We're going to boot up inFAMOUS. So... Oh, it already did it. It just went ahead and started it. It won't let me stop it. I'm never aware of those. I was in the chat of Gianni DeCrosta today. Shout out Gianni. If I knew how to make that work, I certainly would. But we were talking today because he has this whole ad presentation he puts up during ads on Twitch, and he just apparently pays really close attention to that ad button. Because, it's directly under the chat, and I don't even notice it half the time that it's popping up. It just pops up. So, I'm not aware of trying to be courteous of the ad viewers. It just blows right on over my head. So, sorry. Are we ready? I think that's all I've got at the moment. We'll get into more things. There's so much more to talk about. A lot going on this week. But I don't think I have anything to start off the show with other than that. It's your housekeeping and a 2-hand drink. Okay, let's dive into it. Let's hit this button. There we are on the PS3 home screen. I had to have it in that little XMB menu. Pig honks from Davey James. Thank you so much. That's a lot of pig honks. How was dressing to impress? How did that go for you? Did you dress good? I was kind of vaguely attempting to watch while putting the boy to bed, so I didn't get a good. The whole bed process is like a full hour, so I missed a lot of it. I joined in for a little bit. I saw some dinosaur stuff. There was something else that I caught a good look of. Signed the guest book. Thank you so much, Davey and French Tip Design, for signing that guest book. What was there was something I saw the faces of the people in Dress to Impress that I've seen a couple times. I've seen a couple people play this Roblox game, and The face reminds me of something like it like is a spitting image of something, and I cannot remember what it was, and I was thinking of it earlier, and it's completely left my mind now that I want to talk about it. So as soon as I remember, once you've gone to bed and the stream is over, I'll shoot up like shoot up like the Undertaker and remember whatever it was that I thought earlier that was good, but it escaped me. What a flat falling bit right here, right out right out of the gate. I had a good one and lost it. Let's play Infamous.
She sees me as a friend. I'll always be your
A
friend.
little loud, Zeke.
She actually
A little bit
said
loud.
that to me.
Oh man.
Yeah, women
The house will shake when you remember. There will be fog machines and like 3 guys in cloaks where you can't see their face. A torch or 2, and then I'll rise up. And I'll just shout out whatever rectangle thing that I thought of earlier. It's every time, and I'm picturing the face now, and it's like my brain's just like, yeah, you can't have that one. You don't need that bit today. Think of that bit another day. So it's gone. So yeah, there's that. I forgot I got the flood thing. I don't remember how to use it. For whatever reason, this is the game I've had the hardest time with remembering how it plays in between streams, which is not usually an issue for me. I mean, Tony Hawk is just always, it's always a constant. I've always got one I'm kind of like jumping into. But this game, I didn't have that problem with whatever, Dead Rising at all. It's this one that, like, controls, they're gone. Are you liking this game at least? Appreciate for it. I'm really enjoying it. And I was thinking today, I'm kind of bummed that because I'm playing it on stream, I'm not catching the story well, because I just never, when I'm streaming, I always like miss, hello Britt, thank you for signing that guest book. I always am like busy looking at the chat or something when cutscenes come up, so it doesn't fully process, and I was like, I need to watch like a lore video today. And I was busy with too many other things, so I didn't do it, but I'm gonna slowly start, I guess, after this stream, I'll watch one next week, like next Thursday or Friday, to catch myself up on everything that's happened, so I really soak it in.
Because of the difficulty in synthesizing large quantities of
That's the only complaint I really have so far about it. I think the gameplay is exactly what I expected it to be, like the quality I expected it to be, but I'm really enjoying it. I haven't really dove into much of the side stuff. We've really just been mainlining a lot of it. But I don't feel like I need to do any of it at the moment. I don't feel like underpowered or anything by not having it. I am really glad I started this when I did, though, with this week's announcements, that I was able to get on and get Festival of Blood, just out of the chance that I happened to be playing this and then doing a video that happened to need a visit to the PlayStation Store, surprisingly. So, and this is only possible now because I happened to do this at the right time. To think we could be playing Arkham. Which, speaking of Arkham, and Britterby being in the chat, I booted up Lego Batman today. I did not get like that much time at all with it, but I booted up Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight today. And I'm not kidding you, didn't even make it through the first level. Like, it was... The wife was making dinner, and I was the boy all day was like obsessed with Lego. I don't know if anyone's familiar with the weird Lego Marvel movies that exist, but they're just like on Peacock. Ten consecutive streams, hot dog. That's a whole lot of streams. #1 streaker over. 15 consecutive streams. Hot dog. #1 streaker over here. What is happening? What did I am I like in gang territory? Why are they all shooting at me? I didn't realize that like when I got here it was gonna be that way. When I unlocked a new area it would be that way. It was just immediately gonna be everyone wants to kill you on every street and don't be outside. Get up there, squirrel man. This is absurd. What is that? What are they even shooting? Nothing shoots that fast. I've fully forgotten how to climb because I'm in a panic. There's so many guns. There's something I need to suck my power up. There's nothing to power suck here? Well, that was unfortunate. Anyways, where was I at? I was talking about something before I got shot by every person in the city. I can't even tell the direction of bullets. There's so many. They're all coming from every direction. Oh, I can't. There's no power on that TV. Is there no power here at all? Is that why everyone's shooting me? Because I didn't give them electricity yet? There we go. That was stupid. That was stupid. That's the only way to describe it.
So I was walking over to help Trish load up her bus, and I see Dwight's sister hanging on some guy's arm.
Lego Batman.
She didn't even look at me.
Sorry, man.
I should have known better.
One of the bombshells in Love Island
She's
has
always been
pink
like
eye.
that.
Yuck.
It's no biggie though. Frees me up to play the field. See what else is out there.
I've never had pink eye, and it's like one of my biggest fears. I don't think I've ever covered that that information that I have. Like, I have a real problem with eyeballs. Eyeballs freak me out. There's something about the like lack of defense in an eyeball that really bothers me. Like, I don't like when people are touching them. Contact gross me out. Like, if it's like you need to get, like, someone has to poke your eye with a stick or you go blind, I'll go blind. I do not care. I do not want anything to touch my eye or look at my eye. I don't want to see somebody else's eye. Freaks me out. Not a fan. So pink eye. Oh, that was just the worst way I could have dealt with that. Blew myself up. Don't do that. Don't wave them around. You're gonna detach them. You don't want to, like. There's two places that freak me out in the human body that I just feel like during the design, like that part could have done like a little more. It's the eyeball, and of course the belly button. And the belly button is really kind of like a man-made thing that we should have done a little more R&D on. Exactly, yeah. What was going on with that? The man-made problem I have here is the belly button is like, they just like kind of tie that thing. And really, they just like, they just put a clip on it. They're just like, here, like it's a bag of Doritos after a cookout. They just put a clip on it and they're like, it'll be fine. And then it falls off and a little like, whatever your Boy Scout doctor tied up is what you're stuck with for life. Was that not a ledge? No, jump onto that ladder. Do belly buttons go on forever? What does that mean? What is the context of that? I'm so confused. What do you mean, do belly buttons go on forever? I need a rephrasing. Died again. I'm really just taking myself out here. I mean, I don't know if I do. Like, on the inside, do they go on forever? That question, it did. I died due to that. Whoop, almost jumped off the edge. Whoop. Is there a guy here? It says there's a little man here. Where is he? Where are you, little man? Is he here? Last time a guy surprise popped out and killed me. Yes, belly buttons. Why do they hurt if you get in there too much? Exactly. That's because it's just a knot that's like, it's tied a little bit, and if you touch it, you're undoing it. You're gonna unravel it, and then you can just take your skin off like pajamas. There's nothing holding it down. That's just like the zipper of your skin. And I don't trust that whole system. I don't like that. I think we should have figured something else out there. Like, they don't even put glue on it. Exactly. It's a knot. I don't like it. I don't like any of that process, and I think it probably should have been... Like, there's still time. The future generations don't have to have belly buttons. I mean, we're only going to have, like, 2 more generations, but still. At least those 2 can not have to deal with it. They've got enough to deal with. I'm trying to like cover the possibility of my own grandchildren. After that, I don't care. Grandchildren's kids? Man, through the short straw. Nothing I can do for you there. Eyeballs, though, the same way. Like a firm poke or, you know, a scratch or whatever, and they're done. And you're visionless. Nobody thought to put like a lens or a shield in front of them. Something like that. So they don't end up that way. Give me a little built-in windshield and the wipers to go in, and I'm good. One time I walked into a store, and I don't know if all stores are, because I've only encountered it in a few grocery stores, where you walk in and for some reason when you walk in it just blows air up from the floor for no reason at all. They're just like, here, would you like some air up your nostrils and up the bottom of your cargo shorts? And you're like, sure, I guess. I walked into a store with that one time, and it blew a small grain of sand into my eye and scratched it, and it was the worst feeling. Also, just the worst experience of dealing with. Why is the water instant death? Sometimes I can run around in there, and sometimes I can't. Yeah, so I scratched my eye, and then I had to go to the doctor with like a diet, and I cried a little bit, and the doctor yelled at me for not liking them putting dye into my eyeball, which I thought was a reasonable thing to cry over. And then I had to wear sunglasses for like a whole week. So I walked around Best Buy in aviators, and everyone called me Goose. So that was really fun. And it was just a miserable experience all around. Yeah, I agree. Doctors, we need to take them down a peg. If I want to cry about my eyeball, I'm going to. BG Jr. is going to be riding around a Minnesota desert like Mad Max. We can only hope. I love Mad Max. Dodie, hello, how are you? Did you dress to impress, Dodie? You impressed so many people. Well, I'm glad to hear.
Been receiving reports of unauthorized drones patrolling the Warren. Since they're not ours, you should look into them. It also sounds like...
Also, how do we feel about the Dead by Daylight this morning? So much happened today.
One other thing.
It was a long day.
Tell your friend Zeke
I was kind of in and out. Because it was the day off, I was also kind of like
I don't need to hear about it.
using the day as a project day, so I was watching streams, but also I like went to the hardware store and fixed broken things today. So it was kind of in and out of streams I was trying to watch. Did we decide? Oh, that sucked. Oh, that killed me? Cool. A lot of dying here. What is that? I've never woken up on a strange dirty bed by a dock. That's never happened in this game. Anyways, yeah, how do we like Dead by Daylight? Dodie loved it. Listen to you describe the air that shoots up when you're into department stores. So is that not something you have? Does that have a... What kind of image is that? Is that a JPEG? And if you can find like the JPEG or the PNG of that, you should just be able to shoot it straight into the chat and it'll just pop up on the side on the screen. I fixed that. Should be working. So, if you can find that version of it, you could just post it right into there. It'll take anything. And if I recall, what I did was made it so it was not VIP to make it work. So anybody has that ability, which is very dangerous. But I like to live on the edge. Satellite uplinks. Oh, that's a side mission. There's a bunch of these. Bunch of story missions. 3 whole story missions. Death. Wait, what is Death Plus? What does that mean? Oh yeah, I needed that waypoint.
The dustmen think if they load hostages on their boats, the military will back down and let them pass through the quarantine.
And let me guess.
Yeah, I died, but why'd you add a plus?
Aren't gonna play ball.
All forces positioned along the quarantine line have standing shoot on-site orders.
The plus makes it feel so much worse.
Attempting to cross the harbor will be destroyed. No questions asked. You're going to have to find all of the hostage boats and disable their engines. If those boats leave, a lot of innocent people are going to die.
I don't want their blood on my hands, Moya, but I really don't see what
I did
this has to
enjoy
do
what
with
I
our
watched
deal.
the Dead by Daylight though.
I can't maintain control of
I
the
gave that game
situation.
a chance a long time ago, played it once, and then I was
fugitive.
really
No
bothered by
deal,
the hook
no
thing.
nothing. You
Because
understand?
I enjoyed
Yeah,
the
sure.
Friday the 13th game,
Don't ever take that tone with me again.
and in that you could just kill people wherever you wanted, and there were all kinds of different cool animations for it, and I liked that. And then it came to the Dead by Daylight, just like everything has to be on the hook, and I didn't like the hook. Oh yeah, I can dodge roll. I feel like the hand-to-hand should be used more. It's really not. It just feels weird to be a superhero that doesn't punch like anything. Oh, those are turrets. Well, okay, so the worst place I could have possibly jumped down at. Give me another Death Plus. Death Plus Premium. No ads. Oh, there's another guy. You gotta pay extra for no ads. Always do. You think this guy's gonna watch an ad? I ain't got time for that. Except for on Amazon. I'm not doing that. I already pay for Amazon Prime. I'm not paying you the $2 for no ads, Jeff. It's just a principle. Can I get like more electricity out of this? Does it build more electricity over time? Do I gotta wait? Does it come back on? What is that TV plugged into? Amazon of all companies needs advertisements. Yeah, it makes sense. They really do. They're struggling. Well before, I mean, we knew they were bad guys, but really before, like, when we still pretended like it was okay that big corporations existed a little bit, I became an Amazon Prime member like a decade ago. Been one for a long time. And then they took away the 2-day shipping. And then they lowered like the photo storage after my whole life of photos was stored by Amazon on cloud services. And then they're like, you know what? The like last season of The Boys, the only show we got that people want to watch. What if we decide to have ads now? Even though you already pay for this service, and we've raised our prices 10 times in the last decade, and what was once like $50 a year is now $180 or whatever. And I'm just like, man, I'm locked in here. I'm locked in here with all the things I have saved to the Amazon like cloud storage. I gotta find a way to like fix my photo backup system so that I can ditch this Amazon subscription.
Destroy the engine on that boat, Cole.
I guess I lied. Amazon has 2 good shows. They have The Boys, or anything in The Boys universe I'm counting as one show, and then Reacher.
Got some bad news,
Reacher
Cole.
rocks.
The military is mobilizing several gunships, and they're planning on attacking the Dustman's boats.
Other than that,
regardless of
they
whether
have
or not they're
nothing
still
there.
docked. I'm holding them off, but they're not going to wait forever.
I thought you said you had things under control. Maybe I should go make a deal with them.
They want results, Cole. That's all that matters.
The fireworks
If
have
we don't
started, so
deliver,
that's
they'll find
nice.
someone who will.
I was talking to Mrs. BG earlier during dinner, and we were talking about the possibility of going to see fireworks. We used to go. We had like a yearly tradition of going to the same place and going to see fireworks. And occasionally we go to another place here and there. But like, we went every year. We go to this place, and then they had like a little ice cream place up the road that we would go to and get an ice cream, maybe a hot dog. Just a hot dog, and then we walk back up there and like just sit on the hood of the car and watch fireworks. Like it was a nice event we did every year, and I don't think we've been the last 2 years. Of course, with the boy too small, blow his ears out with fireworks. So we weren't gonna do that. And this year, he's probably good. But we just like we're talking. We're like, do either of us care right now to go to see fireworks? There's not a thing about it that sounds nice to me. Because I was like, I mean, if you really want, I can just not stream tonight and we can go. Because they're all happening tonight instead of tomorrow. It doesn't make sense to me when it's on a Friday, like or when it's on a Saturday, that nobody is doing the event on a Saturday. But everybody's decided they're doing tonight. If you really want to, I can. Just watch a movie at home. Yeah, or watch somebody play inFAMOUS. It's like a great way to spend your holiday. Alright, I'm happy to take the free day off of work. But other than that, I do not care. So, we're doing this as planned tonight. And then tomorrow, I don't know, maybe grill up some dogs. Just because I haven't grilled a hot dog at all. Watch Matrix Reloaded like a normal person. Is that the middle one? That's the only one I've never seen. The middle one. And I don't really remember the ones I have. I don't really count Matrix as a series I've watched. Because I wasn't like... I don't feel like I was sentient until I was at least like 17. But at some point I saw the first one and I saw the third one. And I don't really remember much about them. But yeah, never watched the second one. It's very much not like me, because I usually, like, if I'm going to watch something, I want to watch all of it front to back. Start at the beginning. I'll find a way to see front to back. Ah! What are the chances? Man, he destroyed me. Your brain will be studied, and the scientists will not like what they discover. No, probably not. I never know if I can take the power out of things or not, because they're like not. It wasn't on. That was just a turned off light.
Hey, Trish.
Matrix was in constant rotation in middle school.
The outside is pretty trashed, but the inside is.
I mean, that probably would have been like the age range that I would have watched 1 and 3.
Right on.
So you're saying you would recommend that I watch The Matrix? Because I don't even remember really much of The Matrix. Like, there's the iconic scenes that you see everywhere and that are like parodied all the time. Like, I know those, but like I don't really have any context for them as to why they exist. Or what goes on. It's one of the coolest movies of all time. You have to watch it. Man, if I would just take the time to watch movies, I would probably enjoy it. I have not seen so many movies. I'm not a movie. I'm not as much of a movie guy. I'm a TV guy. I love binging TV. For some reason, it doesn't translate as well to movies. Maybe it's because of the way that I'll watch TV in like half episodes, quarter episodes on my phone while doing dishes or whatever. Or any other project. Also would probably help to watch more movies if I quit watching like 3-hour retrospectives on shows I'm never gonna watch on YouTube while I'm doing tasks. If I just put a movie on. But there I was, fixing this pull-out rack in my cabinet, watching a 3-hour video on Ben 10 earlier. I am who I am, and I refuse to change. How does Matrix compare to Ben 10? I was deep in that video. I made it like a full, probably like 2 hours into it while on this project. What? Don't stop! Stop! Oh god, that's dead again. That's like my 15th death. The thing we've all been waiting for, what's that? What is the news? What is the news? Watched a video essay on the Japanese season of Power Rangers in 2001. Oh man, I've been so in this bag of like watching video essays of shows that mean that, like, there was that one where I watched video essays that were like an hour long each on the entirety of Life with Derek, and then of course the infamous time I watched video essays on the entirety of Young Sheldon with no intention of ever watching Young Sheldon, and how it and the now multiple spin-offs tie into each other. And I don't retain any of that information, nor do I even care a little bit about Young Sheldon.
Get over there right away.
But
what if I don't? They're
that
gonna
was
start
such a
dropping
great
bombs.
night for me.
The president signed off on the order a week ago.
And I could have the Matrix like rolling around in here, and instead it's like I know about
And they'll glass the
Young
whole city.
Sheldon.
Just like that.
It's standard
And
protocol
Ben
when
10.
it comes to containing biological threats. Like it or not, Cole, you're in this all the way.
I'm gonna be honest with you. A good like 15 minutes into this Ben 10 video today, I was like, I think I've seen this before, and I just kept going because I don't know. None of that stays in my head. It's gone like immediately. Can't believe I get to break this to you all. Moana 3 is happening. I didn't even know there was a Moana 2. I have never seen a Moana. I don't know a thing about Moana. Oh, does that take my electricity to do this? Can I not do it? He stopped for a minute, but now he seems to be back on. I remember being too old for Ben 10 and being really bummed. Ben 10 is weird because like there's multiple series of it, and I'm very educated on it now from watching this today. That I remember being, I feel like I was the right age group for. There was Ben 10, where he is 10 years old, and then there was a second Ben 10 series after called Aliens, that I probably was in the right age for, but I felt like I was too old for it when it happened, and it's the better series. It's like more like, it has more like, man, he sniped me out with that rocket. I can't handle these dudes with the rockets. They're just tearing me up. That one is probably a show that I would enjoy more, but that was the one that I was like, I'm too old for Ben 10 now. Oh, that poor driver. Ah! This is absurd. Can't wait for Ben 31. Would you believe if I told you that there is a character that is called Ben 10,000 at some point in the series? Where they go to the future and it's Ben, but he's got like 10,000 different aliens he can turn into instead of one. Because I heard that earlier and I laughed really hard about it. Oh my god. Remember when this game was like, you're so good, we're gonna put it on hard for you. They so overestimated my ability. Why are none of those hitting? This is absurd. What is this battle? No, don't put that many pluses. That's too many pluses. I didn't do that bad. It's getting close, but I'm not quite that bad. hope I can't get killed while I'm bio leeching. This is so much. Oh my god. I don't want to do the low-hanging fruit joke of this being like a Michael Bay movie, but like I'm saying it that way so I can and get to pretend like I'm not gonna do it. Because there's explosion and car everywhere. It's mostly car rolling. Shame the ground can't take damage. Yeah, because it was really taking a hammering there for a minute. I forgot Blind Devil was TJ, so today when he wanted to join, I was like, oh, that's cute, a random voice person was enjoying our game. Yeah, that's why I suggested him earlier, because he's been trying to get me to play Dead by Daylight forever, and he loves that game. So when I saw that he was in the chat, I was like, oh, he'd be perfect for you guys to play with, and he can answer questions. But here we are in my stream, and he's not here.
That was the last
unacceptable,
of the boats,
I think.
I know you're not happy about the situation, Cole, but we have to play with the cards that we're dealt. That's just the way it is.
No missions? We're missionless? Oh, now we have missions. I just did it too early. Did he play with you guys for the entire stream? Because I feel like he was, every time I popped in, he was there. And I'm gonna be honest, even though that I had played it once and not liked the hook mechanic, I probably would enjoy it. But I already did the thing where I refused to play Fortnite with him until I did it on stream. And now if I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna start playing Dead by Daylight on stream with people, I feel like that's a little bad. Like, I've turned him down on both those games so many times, I just can't play Dead by Daylight. I can't back out of that one now. I'm just gonna have to live with no Dead by Daylight in my life. Stop. Sometimes I don't want to do that. Is there another way in there? Oh, probably this, like, hole down here. Hey, look at that. That's the way in.
Where is he?
Oh, they locked me in. I didn't expect to get locked in. Okay, apparently I got stun locked. Took me out. Not again, not again. Can't see anything. I don't even know what I'm doing. That guy's not even, he's not even he's inside the wall. Okay, is he out of the wall? Oh no, he's got a shield that's the same color as the wall. Wow, look at his camouflage. This man's a tactical genius. He's really going. I can't believe they interrupted that. The noise he was making was like kind of making the beat like for his dance. It's kind of a slapper. Oh, did he disappear? Oh man. I'm gonna come back and turn it up a little bit. It was the whole combination, the dance with the noise he was making. I'm gonna have to come back and sample that. Never sampled music in my life. Yep. See, I thought I could just glide over that, and that didn't work. Do I need to go under? Oh, there we go. Maybe turn the big old wheel. Oh. Okay, so it's on a time limit. If you didn't know that, when you turn the big old wheel, there's a time limit. This is fun. I said I was enjoying Infamous earlier. I don't know where we're at on that anymore. There's gonna be guys down here, and they're gonna burst out of the wall.
You know how long I've waited for this? No one will stop me.
Just keep on blathering. You'll get yours.
Cole, your GPS says that you're at the
Well, that felt
shipyards.
like it should have been
What are
more
you
of a
doing?
big deal.
Killing the bastards that kidnapped Zeke.
It's his own
After that whole,
fault. You
like,
can't run out and rescue
stop
him
and
every time he gets into
conversation
trouble.
thing, it's
I
just
don't
like
abandon my friends.
one shot and an explosion and he's down. Oh no, they're all dead. If they weren't dead before, they're dead now for sure. What's the best cookie? Asking the hard question. Best cookie. My favorite go-to cook. Oh, they are dead. Well, not my best superheroing. Whoops. Did not mean for let them all get exploded. The best cookie, in my opinion, and why the choice of any cookie is a M&M cookie, like a Subway basic M&M cookie. I love those. If I have to pick, like the next, like, see, I'm veering into the territory of ranking them without a redemption, which is fine. Sometimes I can do like a little bit of a ranking without that. I'll just give you this one for free without a list. The somewhere up there is the ones you like, the little holiday cookies. So they're like this big around, and they've got like, there's always like a kind of translucent, faint colored image on the front of like a Christmas tree or a Yoshi or whatever. Those guys rock. Those are definitely in the top 3. And then I may just go like The basic Chips Ahoy Chewy. That's like number 3. Very bottom, without a doubt, no thought at all. Bottom, oatmeal. Any kind of oatmeal cookie. They're all lumped together, and they're the worst flavor of cookie. And I don't know why people try to pretend like oatmeal is a dessert, because it's disgusting. Perry resubbing for 3 months. Thank you so much. How would you like your pig honk? A long honk. You got it. Here we go. Long honk. Turn that pig into a softball. God, the gasp for air is the best part of that, when you really just suck all of the air out. The death rattle. You're crumpling him. I will never grow to enjoy oatmeal cookie. I'd rather eat a cookie full of rocks, which is kind of what it's like, because you always get like a hard one when you... The thing I really hate the most about oatmeal cookies is that they're always pretending to be another cookie. Like, there's the... You get like the... Like, in-laws Tupperware cookie, and you're like, oh, sweet chocolate chip cookies, and it's actually oatmeal, and you're like, oh, that sucks. There's not an enjoyable bit of that at all. And that may be the thing I hate the most about them, is the betrayal. I need to heal. Leave me alone. Ah, I knew that would happen if I tried to go over there. Yeah, M&M is my favorite, and yeah, oatmeal tastes like rock. Anybody who says they like oatmeal they don't actually like oatmeal. It's like people saying they like to enjoy oatmeal for like breakfast. Why would you eat that? You don't actually want to eat oatmeal. Are you a toddler? That's what oatmeal is for. It's for babies. I get set in my ways. I am kind of like an old man in that way. A little oatmeal surprise in a cookie, I don't mind. No, no way. I don't like to be betrayed by food. The other thing is, if I know, what are we, Donkey Kong? He's just kicking barrels down. Donkey Kong, knock it off. Enjoy your free fresco there. Oh, number 1 streaker, Perry, with three streams. Can't even rage bait, right? What is every stream? Do I have a bad take every stream? I've had a bunch of oatmeal cookies by accident. Every one of them, they're terrible. I had... Oh, yeah. So, like, anytime that... I don't like when there's a surprise food. And the other thing I don't like is when I don't think two things should be together and then I find out they are together. It will ruin a food for me. So my wife used to make this, like... peanut ramen or something is what she called it, and it was really good and I liked it a lot. And then I found out that the way she was making it was by putting peanut butter into the noodles, and I was like, that's a foul thing to do and I will never eat it again. And if I even see it, it makes me want to throw up. I won't do it. It's just knowing that there's like Jif in a bowl of ramen, it makes me want to explode. It's disgusting. And let me tell you, before I knew that it was just peanut butter in there, I gobbled it up. But as soon as I realized it, never touched it again. And I'm going to go to the grave that way. I won't ever eat a peanut ramen ever in my life. When I meet you in person, I'll bring you grocery store cookies in a plastic clamshell case. As long as there's no oatmeal in them, I'm up for it. It is kind of ridiculous that all of my picks for best cookies were all just like... The number one was a Subway M&M cookie. That's not... That's no one else's number one. It does sound delicious, and the thing is, it was for the, like, 3 or 4 times I ate it. Unfortunately, we can never go back. Oh, hold on, I gotta pull my filters up. I don't even have them up this time. Ridiculous. There it is, baby filter. We're babied up. What do you mean you loved it until you learned the ingredients? So it's the thought of you have like a bowl of like you're just like top ramen, and then you're just gonna slap a ball of peanut butter into it? Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Oh, it's getting hairy. It's getting real hairy over here. Oh, I died. Okay. You mix it in the broth. Not a glob of peanut butter. Well, unfortunately, when I see it, I associate just a slab of Jif going in there, and I can't turn it off. The vomit train hits the station, and that's where we're at. So I can't do it. I remember it tasting good, and that's part of the problem. Like, I would like to eat it, but when I see it, I'm like, no, this is just disgusting. And I cannot force my hand to put the fork to my mouth. I just can't do it. Because I'm pretty sure we were in the middle of eating it, and she mentioned, like, the process of it or something. And I just quit eating. Like, the meal stopped right there. It was done. There was nothing to it. A little soy sauce, a little... Okay, you're gonna have to pronounce that middle one for me, because I have no idea how you pronounce that. A little sesame seed oil, a spoonful of peanut butter. You're making magic. No, the peanut butter is where we have a problem. Never showed Gabi how they make hot dogs. Hot dogs, I think, like, I understand that process, and I'm fine with it. It's just when I think two things shouldn't go together. Peanut butter and noodle don't belong in the same. They don't belong in the same plate. Is the problem. It's just it's a mental thing I've got for myself. BG Jr. will be a picky eater, and in 3 years he'll be like, "Why do you only eat mini corn dogs?" so he's already kind of there. Like he won't eat any meat with a grain. I think it's a texture thing. So Oh, that was supposed to fake me out, but as usual, I wasn't paying attention, and it... Oh, they got me over there, okay. So, yeah, he won't eat any kind of just, like, meat. If you have, like, a meat grain to it, he won't eat that. Like a chicken breast or whatever, but he'll eat, like, chicken nuggets. It's just like, he won't eat beef, he won't eat chicken, any of that that has a grain to it. Not a bite. I thought that would work. How am I supposed to get past that guy? You dipped mustard and chips together and didn't even have to thread. Don't clip your own wings. Yeah, well, that didn't seem like it was that egregious of a thing. There's something about peanut butter that feels wrong. Like, it's only if my brain says those two things can't go together, and that's one of them. Like peanut butter and noodle can't go together. And here's the thing, you guys could do something terrible to me right now, and you would be justified in doing it, as you're clearly all angry. There's another thing I love that I used to get at the I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called like a Supreme buffet. It's a Chinese food buffet, and they had a peanut chicken there. That is like, it was like my favorite thing to get there. It's so good. It's the only place I've ever come across that kind of peanut chicken. And I'm sure it's probably made the same way, but I don't know, so I can still eat it. And if somebody tells me how it's made, I can't ever do it again. It's just gone. If they're like, yeah, it's just a glob of peanut butter rolled around on that chicken, my life's over. Like, that's it. That's the end of that meal for me. But as far as I have not been told, I don't exactly know how it works. So at the moment, it may have a different process. Maybe it's just like an oil that's put on there. Don't put butter after peanut. If you put butter after, then that tells me that it's peanut butter, and that's bad. And I can't know that. Because I don't want peanut butter on my chicken either. Do you not cook your own meals and put ingredients together? Yeah, I do, but like, if something that doesn't belong there is in it, that's a problem. I don't want something that doesn't belong there, like the peanut butter. When you're at the store and you're buying your just like 30-cent bag of ramen or whatever, the flavors are like shrimp and chicken and soy sauce. None of them are PB&J. Like, they don't belong together. If they did, they would sell it that way. Literally a dish called peanut butter chicken, my dude. Not the one I got just said peanut chicken. So I assumed maybe, I don't know, maybe it's like, oh, peanut, you know, like, maybe it's peanut breading, which doesn't sound bad. It's the butter aspect of it, the peanut butter. That's wrong. I don't want the peanut butter involved. You just added the J out of nowhere. Well, I associate a peanut butter with a jelly. They go together. I just ruined any possible friendship I have with Amy. It's over now. You hate butter on your noodles? I think butter is okay. Like just regular old butter, but peanut butter is where I draw the line. I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't know. No, so like peanut butter. There's something about it that's like, I'm not gonna eat a butter noodle. I don't think that's appealing, but like, it doesn't gross me out. You just kicked your front. Oh no, he's leaving. He's on his way here. Any minute he's gonna burst in from behind.
Zeke! Can you hear me? Zeke! Cole! Hey, Cole, over here! Hang in there, buddy. I'm coming.
Whoa, what'd I do? Stop, get out of here. I just feel like I'm about to kill so many people in Fortnite. Anytime you need to get hyped up, just give me a call and I'll let you know all the things I won't eat. I didn't think that was going to be such a controversial statement when I said it, but I seem to have bothered some people. Dave and Cam once drove all the way back to Oklahoma to watch Scream 6 with me down the length stable go. Oh no! First, you only see Matrix 1 and 3, but skip 2. Yeah, and then this. I am on a streak of just really trying to run this any possible friendship with Dave into the ground. It's over. We're gonna have to start back at square one. God. There's nothing to, like, suck electricity off of here. My love and rage knows no border. He's perfect, but this is ridiculous. That feels like the best way to describe the whole vibe I bring to everything. You know, I started today and I was like, this will be a pretty uneventful low-key stream. Probably won't be a lot of people because it's a holiday. Nothing's really going to happen. Just play some Infamous. Chat a little bit. Little did I know. It's going to be a history-making night. Wait, oh, is he up? Oh, he's up. Silly me. I'm so terrified of falling down there. It's gonna take me a while to get back up here.
You're a persistent little bastard, huh? Doesn't matter. It's nearly
Oh,
done.
no. And I did it immediately. Oh, it's gonna take so long to get back up there.
My father wanted.
Redeem, make me rank it. We're gonna win some matches in Fortnite, and I'm coming back to claim them. Okay, so you're claiming it now, and then you would like to come back and have me rank something. Okay, I'll hold on to that until you're done with your Fortnite. Enjoy your Fortnite. We don't know what we're ranking, but we're gonna rank it. Things peanut butter is in. Oh man, well, there are good things peanut butter is in. I like peanut butter. Let me tell you, peanut butter is up there in my like like top flavors. I do love a peanut butter, like a Reese's. I really like a Reese's. Peanut butter and jellies are good. It's great. This is a like a specific to kind of food that don't belong together thing. The issue is that peanut butter doesn't belong on noodle. Like it does, they don't compute in my brain.
What the hell were you doing down here?
I was just trying to help out, man. I wanted to sneak in and see what the trash baggers were up to.
Are you insane? You're lucky
There's
they
times
didn't kill you.
Peanut butter has like this. It's like on the border of being gross all the time.
That he's only good for a laugh and a
So,
beer,
like,
but when it's go time, he ain't worth a damn.
If
That what you're saying, Cole?
say the boy is gonna have some apples and peanut butter,
Not anymore.
and then
But just because you got power
that
doesn't
gets
make you
like
better than everyone
he finishes
else.
it up, and then we just
How
like
about
put the
long
cup
shot?
in the sink to wash later. If I see that cup and it's got like peanut butter residue in it, I'm out. I'm done. That has to be an immediate wash. I cannot see peanut butter like smeared on a thing. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. Can't be that way. But you put a peanut butter in an ice cream. Love that. That's fine with me. Put a peanut butter on a little chocolate thing or on a with a jelly. That's fantastic.
We just caught a big break. One of the UAVs patrolling the
Peanut
water
butter on
has
a
crashed.
burger with a cherry or
Recover its
grape
flight
preserve.
recorder, and I'll try to figure out who's
Used to
controlling
call
them.
that or no, that's peanut butter on meat. Peanut butter can't be on meat. That's foul. That makes if I was
All
like
right,
a
found it.
starving little
Use your
chimney
phone to send me
sweep
the
in the
contents
Great
of the flight
Depression,
recorder.
and you were like, I've got this hamburger, but it's covered in peanut butter, I would be like, oh, I will go back to cleaning out chimneys and starving. I would much rather do that. I started to give the peanut butter offerer the voice of the little chimney sweep guy, and then caught it while I was doing it and had to back out. So if you're wondering what that was, that's what happened. Is that I had the wrong voice going for a minute. I can't fight about this right now. I gotta go. There's another one. There was somebody around here locally that made like they would do like a bacon brownie. It gives me the shivers thinking about it. Like, that's so disgusting. Bacon and a brownie, they don't go together. It's not correct. It's not meant to be that way. Oh, am I supposed to be going down? Is that the problem? What am I supposed to be doing? There's a plane in the ground. Do I go is there a way to get under there? No? Well, what do you want? Oh, wait. Use? Oh, okay. There it is. I just didn't have the prompt. Should have waited for the prompt. Why? Why didn't I wait for the prompt?
Just what I thought. The First Sons are using drones to search for the ray sphere. They've narrowed their search to this area.
They know anything we don't?
No, but we can't take any chances. Find the other drones in the area, shoot them down, and collect their flight
Don't forget though,
recorders.
if you're looking for
And
takes
Cole,
like this,
that UAV was programmed to
you can always
self-destruct
go
if
over
it
to
crashed. Don't know why it didn't.
the
but
Ding
other
Dong
ones might.
podcast.
Once you
I
shut
had an
them down,
episode
you'll
yesterday
have to
where
get to
I
them
argue
right
that a
away.
basketball is always a circle. And honestly, even hearing myself when I was like doing the like proof listen to it of the update, I was like, I get where I'm coming from, but I don't know if I'm fully in on this argument, and it's my own argument. So as always, I reserve the right to die on the hill that I'm on, but at any moment, decide to completely change my mind and you can't be mad at me. But I'm locked into the peanut butter thing. There's nothing that's going to change my mind on that. I'm going to throw up. If you put peanut butter on things that peanut butter don't belong Wait, are these things flying? Well, that's not good. I don't want that. Oh, is what I'm trying to go after airplanes? It would help if I was paying attention during the cutscenes or not. Just trying to find more things to make Davey mad. I don't know what the range is on arm electricity. Is it going down? That's going down. I overestimated how much distance I could get with this thing. The little flood arm thing. I cannot tell if I'm doing any damage at all. This appears to be the prime spot for these to be kind of near me. I think this is so far my least favorite mission. What is this? This kind of sucks. I also need a little more consistency of what I can suck power from. Because that's a light bulb, and a light bulb that's turning on, I should be able to just juice myself up. Plug me in like an iPhone to this light bulb. Oh, I was too busy looking at the light bulb. I missed my whole opportunity to shoot that. Wait, why are there 4 more? Is there a way for me to figure out how many of these I need to kill?
If you're having a hard time shooting the drones, head for higher ground.
I didn't get much higher than this. You want me to go space? My aim is awful. Going up to maximum height. Oh, they're everywhere now that I'm up here at maximum height. I can't be stopped up here. Except I also can't hit a thing. Oh, of course, now it flies by. This needs like a hold lightning. I need like a machine gun lightning ability. If I can hit that guy, I should be able to hit one of these planes. How do they keep appearing? Nailed it. Wait, was I supposed to be going to every one of those the whole time? Oh, no, that's why they kept appearing. Oh, I lost so many. I wasted so much time. Why didn't anybody tell me? That information should have been somewhere. Did they say that when the mission started? Because I certainly wasn't paying attention during that time. Oh no, it's up there. Don't disappear. I physically cannot get on top of this building again. Alright, now we've kind of figured out how this mission functions. And honestly, way too far into it to realize that.
I want you to listen to something, Cole.
Please. No more. I'll do anything you want.
Real tough guy, aren't you?
On the contrary, I'm weak, quite weak in fact, which is why you need to learn this lesson and learn it well. Everyone has their breaking point. You, me, even dear, sweet Sasha. What separates the strong from the weak is the ability to take the beating. Hell, to love the beating. No matter how great the pain, never wavering from what needs to be done. Think you can remember that?
Screw you.
I don't remember which one is Sasha. I'm gonna guess she's fairly important, but I do not remember which one that is. I really gotta watch a lore video and catch up on what I'm even doing in this game. I'm enjoying everything but this mission. So I could really use that information of what's going on. Why has he gotta fly all the way over there? Like nowhere near me. Better not disappear. I'm gonna be so upset if that disappears.
That should be the last one.
Your phone doesn't have the bandwidth to transmit that much data, so you need to find a satellite uplink. There should be one on the roof of the old Coleridge building. Hopefully it still works.
Poor Coleman Graph. 2009 if only. We had 5G. We'd be able to upload that thing from anywhere. Oh, I guess this would be a great time for an update now that we're talking about 5G. Wow, that sucked. But I guess worked out because he took care of everything. Don't have to worry about him. In various streams yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, the topic of MySpace came up, I think. Or I just decided that it did. I don't really remember how that came about. So I went looking into MySpace as to where it is now. And there's some people saying that MySpace is not usable anymore. There was a merger that happened where MySpace is like they got bought, and then they got bought, and then they got bought. They keep getting bought by like a billion different people. And then there was a server migration that lost like all of the accounts and data, and it all went away.
You should have everything.
So there's kind of a different version, but it's still MySpace. It's just kind
I'll
of
let
the
you know
name.
if I find anything of interest.
Just find that.
But I
damn
kept having the
sphere so I
problem
can
that
get
I
out
go
of
there
this
and get a
shooting
502
gallery.
error, which is a server problem. And I finally figured out that I could access MySpace if I went through an account that existed. So I was using the Blink-182 MySpace
past that.
to access it and
Maybe
create
once
my
we get
account
over there, we can sit down
and get on
have
there.
that
And it
talk.
is functional.
We'll see. Got a lot of sick
There is
people that
right
need
now,
help.
if you
They
can
come first,
manage
Cole.
to get it to load, you just have to
Of
reload
course
it like
they
5
do.
or 6 times. I do have a MySpace account. There's an official Blaster Goblin MySpace account. It has no pictures
I've been
because
keeping an eye on
it
you,
does not
Cole.
want me to upload
Watching
pictures.
you
It
parade
just
around
doesn't
like a
function.
damn peacock, showing off every chance you get. Pathetic.
When you
That's
try
real
to
tough
upload a
talk from
picture,
guy who tortures people.
it tells you it has to
Still
be
don't
like
get it,
140
do
by
you?
140
You don't
pixels.
get any second
And
chances.
even if you have a picture
Every
in that
time you
resolution,
fail, someone's
it really
world
doesn't want to
ends.
take it.
Ends in the worst way imaginable. I learned that the hard way, and by God, you're gonna learn it too. One way or another.
Tell you what, crawl out of your hole and meet me somewhere. Then we can settle this once and for all.
All in good time, Cole. All in good time.
So, but it does work. You just have to continue to like refresh it a lot to get each page to open. It no longer has friends.
Hey, brother.
Instead, they're called
Sorry I'm such a
connections.
prick back in the shipyard.
Kind of like all LinkedIn.
Really screwed the
And
pooch on that one.
it's like more
I
music
know you
forward, which
mean
it always
well,
was
Zeke, but
music
the world
forward.
is changing.
But now instead
you
of
make a mistake now, and you're
friends,
as good
you
as
have
dead.
Hell, I know that.
But the top
But
8
you know
still
how it's been
exists.
for me. No family,
So-
broke all the damn time. When this
I'm trying to
quarantine
figure
went
out the bit here of
up, I
how
thought
we
it'd give
do
me a
it.
fresh start.
How we do it.
Let me really
Get
be
into
something.
Blaster Goblin's top
know
8
where you're
on
coming.
MySpace. Which would require everyone to create a MySpace to do.
From Zeke, but we have to be careful now.
Like they would have
All
to
of
be
us.
on MySpace to end up in the top 8. But there's a bit here. There's also a bit here that it would be very funny to me if I could become the #1 active user on MySpace. Because there can't be more than like 2. Because it just like, it's straight up broken. It's a website that doesn't function. So if I could become the #1 active user, that would be great. It would be very funny. But I'm trying to figure out the possibility of how to make that work. Imagine if my bio everywhere was Tony Hawk Shred speedrun world record holder and also MySpace #1 active user. So once I've noodled on that enough and I know where I can go with it, and I figured out all the secrets to making the website function, I'll let you know. It's like nearly entirely broken on mobile. You can't hardly get anything to work through mobile. Not worth a try. But getting as far as I did took me about 2.5 hours. Which was just getting a faceless zero post. No information at all profile. But it's there, they can't take it away unless they have another server merger error, and then it goes away. The other thing we have to talk about is at some point I have to wedge in the Guitar Hako stream. Because I decided at one point that it was just done because I set the thing way too high and also didn't realize that it would only lock to like 2k points per thing, so it was going to stick around forever, so I just ended it. But I could give you your points back. My thought was maybe once I finish Infamous, we would do it.
There's no way I'll make it back to the hospital on my own.
I'll take care of them.
I had Roger rig up the roof
I don't think
of the
that's gonna
bus
happen
with
this
metal
because I don't want to do
mesh,
it like
and a
directly
generator will
after
keep it electrified. Should
the
provide a
event of
non-stop
Sunday,
source
and
of
then the
energy
next
for
stream
you.
immediately
Wow,
is
that's really
another
smart.
like kind
They
of
don't let
event thing.
dumbasses into med school, Cole. Once
Guess
you're
that
up on
doesn't
top,
matter
we'll
even
head
a
out.
little bit.
If you
Maybe
need to
it will
jump
be.
down, I'll stop the bus and wait for you.
We'll figure it out though. I'm gonna wedge it in somewhere. Seems like a bad idea to put me in this position. I am good at killing them. I've done pretty well, but this is the thing I do the worst at. I think there is something I don't like about it, and it's the design of basic enemies. These guys in the big red coat, I don't like their look. Not a fan of that. I'm doing my best, lady. Get off my back. Give a guy unlimited lightning and just expect him to defend your bus. Ridiculous. I can't even see where he is. Dead? Did I get him?
They've stopped attacking us.
There's a whole bunch of red over there, so I feel like that's not true. It's not true. What do you mean they stopped attacking? It's actively exploding the bus right now. They killed the bus. What do you mean they stopped attacking us?
They've stopped attacking us.
Let them fight it out. Keep moving.
That stuff off the road, Cole. We can't survive another hit like that. The road's blocked. Do something.
I'm trying. There's rockets everywhere. Maybe I should have used the grenades. That probably would have worked, but
they've stopped attacking us.
Let them fight it out. Keep moving. Don't stop.
Can't survive
got my hands on a picture of the Dustman's leader. No ID yet, but I'm going to run it through NGI. I'll update you when I have a name.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, went non-verbal there for a minute. I was really struggling with that situation. We're okay though. Other than that, we're getting hit by rockets after just saying that's something that hit my mom.
One more hit and we're dead!
Floor it!
One more hit and we're dead. We're fine. Big warning sign in the corner. Just ignore it. They really front-loaded all... There it is, bus is destroyed. They front-loaded all the good missions of Infamous in the first, like, 25. Oh, I can deflect rockets?
I got my hands on a picture of the Dustman's leader. No ID yet, but I'm going to run it through NGI. I'll update you when I have a name.
I'm sure they told me that already, but it would have been great to remember now.
Stuff off the road, Cole! The road's blocked! Do something!
Wait, do they only want to hit me? Are they not even trying to hit the bus?
Floor it!
I could have been defending the bus the whole time by not being anywhere near the bus. Oh, it doesn't move unless I'm on it. I see. We're learning. Every mission I'm learning something it probably told me in the opening cutscene of the mission. I'm unstoppable now. I'm in bus warning, but I'm unstoppable. Earlier when I was like during this mission stuff, when I was talking about the Guitar Hero Tony Hawk stream, I was thinking of the next kind of event thing to do like that, like what would be the next channel point thing to work towards. And I had the idea that right here, it's actually where the pig lives. The pig stays there all the time. It hasn't moved except for when I pick it up to do pig on. There is an arcade that allegedly modified arcade one on camera. It's got a whole lot of stuff on it. but because it's allegedly not a bad, it does have HDMI, so I could like run a splitter through it and then run it into this, and then set up multiple cameras and do like an arcade stream. I don't know if there's any interest in it, but if that sounds like a cool idea, let me know. Maybe that will be one of the options. I was just thinking of the setup of how it could work. How it could work. That's kind of like the face cam, that from behind cam of the arcade machine. Which is kind of what the gameplay also like I think that could be a cool one. Oh, I'm sorry. I might have the game a little loud. Let me turn that game down a little bit. I apologize. Should be much better now.
No ID yet, but I'm going to run it through NGI.
There was a heavy explosion spot, and I may have been talking a little quiet, so I apologize. Hopefully that's better. Also a little better on my end too, because that was kind of loud in my ear, but it's always louder for me than it is for you. So if you didn't hear any of that, what I was saying is that I think a channel point arcade stream would be a cool idea. If that's a cool idea, let me know. If not, I'll put it in the barrel of bad ideas I've had and I won't execute on. It's the barrel I keep over there, slightly off camera. That barrel is overflowing. By the way, it is so full. Also, it says first time chatter. King Dre, how are you? I don't recall seeing your name before. But I'm so glad you're here. Oops. Keep getting the grenade and like the whatever that other thing is, but
Floor it!
mixed up. Oh, been in the stream's never typed. Oh, well, thank you for popping in for a chat. Oh, I blew myself up. This mission is an absolute nightmare.
I got my hands on a picture of the Dustman's leader. No ID yet, but I'm going to run it through NGI. I'll update you when I have a name.
I feel like they could have made this like just a little bit shorter. They didn't have to go this far. And getting the bus over the bridge probably would have been okay for the length of this mission. Do I have to have the bus with me? They won't appear unless I have the bus. Fantastic. Great work. said that would deflect him, and it sure didn't. Didn't deflect a thing. Man, now thinking about it, that definitely was like way drowned out. This is such a more reasonable level of volume. Hey, that one worked.
Cole, clear the road.
Floor it!
I would have thought that was clear before. I can't tell if this like explosion thing that I keep doing is like the range is low on it, like the splash damage, or if I'm just like maybe I'm using it for the wrong purpose. I thought it kind of worked more like the grenade, but the grenade seems to have a much better, like... Are you serious? The splash damage on those rockets is out of this world. It can hit something from, like, 40 miles away.
I got my hands on a picture of the Dustman's leader. No ID yet, but I'm going to run it through NGI. I'll update you when I have a name.
Alright, let's try this for try number 480, I think is the number we're on. Sorry, I keep touching the microphone. Yeah, that has to be like a direct hit. It's gonna hurt anything. I thought it was a little more explosive. I guess not. It seems wild to equip your, like, gang or army with this many rocket launchers. Like, it's a little excessive. I understand there's an electrical superpower guy around, but, like, it's not like they knew beforehand that there was an electrical superhero guy just running around.
Floor it!
Am I standing on a... Oh, yeah, I'm standing on a pole. I thought I was going to hit the ground. Love this mission, Straight Carnage. It is, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. Unfortunately, I'm just so bad at this game. It's not going well for me. Are you a big Infamous fan? Feel like I'm finally figuring out the level of doing this of just as soon as a red dot appears, just jump off and go get him. All right, get moving. No. Oh my god, are you serious? With the rockets? Oh, finally. At least there was a checkpoint there in like a reasonable space. It's the rockets. The rockets are my problem. Lost him? I don't know where he is. Could have been playing Batman Arkham. Which probably would have just as many missions that put me in a situation like this, because I'm just bad at games. Is that where we're going? Are we going to the hospital?
We made it.
Man, the fact that I made it like right there like 4 or 5 times is ridiculous.
Cole, I have the results from the photo analysis. It's Alden Tate, the son of Richard Tate.
Oh.
You paying attention? I've got a lot of ground to cover, and this is important.
I was transfixed. Moya kept talking while I watched this man, this old, grizzled man, lift a bus with his mind. I'm strong, but nowhere near that powerful. Alden was born to the leader of the First Sons. As a powerful mentalist, he was groomed from an early age to assume control. That is until Kessler showed up. Alden disappeared into the streets, growing up scared and homeless. But there's no fear in those eyes now. No, the blast has made him powerful, gave him the tools to combat his paranoia. With a flick of his wrist, he threw the bus on top of the hospital, sending a message to anyone that would challenge him. With Trish still inside that thing, I had to act fast. Not that I could do anything to Alden. He was already gone. Hang on, Trish. I'm coming.
Oh, here we go. Is this a boss?
Just signed your death warrants.
Are we gonna go punch an elderly man? I'm in. I just wasn't expecting it to happen so quickly without much preparation. Man, if I cared about trophies, I'd be excited about that. Too bad it's not an achievement. I need to be doing more Xbox games on stream so I can get more achievements. Oh, he's up here with me. I had no idea there was even a guy there. Oh, no way. Wait, hero? What a moment. I've hit maximum good guy level. That would probably be a great time to... Oh, I can't upgrade while I'm in a mission? I have not gotten any upgrades in a long time. I also haven't saved in a long time. The entirety of this, like 2 hours and 10 minutes so far stream. So, when I get to the end of this mission, don't let me forget to save and also hit some upgrades. Because I have entirely forgotten. Whoa!
Get away from her!
Oh! Oh, I did not think about the fact that she would get blown up by that when I whip a grenade at her. This sucks. The checkpointing system is kind of garbage.
Just get bullets.
Is it possible that I can just, like, go straight to the top? And not worry about anybody else? Let's do that. Let's just go all the way up to the top and save her this way.
Get away from her!
Well, look at that. That saved
Are you all right?
a world of time
When he threw the bus
doing
up
it
here,
that
the
way.
only
Why
thing
didn't I
that
just do
went
it that
through
way the
my
whole
head
time?
Was you and how things stand between.
I'd never let anything happen to you, Trish.
I know you didn't mean to kill Amy, Cole. That you've been trying to make things right. And I need to stop being angry at you. It's just been hard for me. I want us to be together again. Like how it used to be.
Also, no boss fight then. So that was it.
Tracking a couple developments, Cole. There are rumors that a large-scale conflict might erupt between the cops and the Warren.
18
and the
days
Dustmen.
gone.
Look into it.
I can't believe you, Cole. Run back into her arms. She's not a lover. Not like me. Think of the things I could do. I am pleasure.
Okay. Powers. Maybe I could have done it. It is powers. Maybe I could have just upgraded this the whole time. Restores a significant amount of energy each time you hit an enemy. Oh, do I just get that? I don't even have to, like, purchase it. I just get that automatically? That rocks. Oh, I need to do more side missions. That's why I need side missions, for better abilities. Redirect a rocket by firing a bolt at the target you wish to hit. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Look at that. I took so long to upgrade stuff. I got so much by just actually doing the upgrade. Look at that. True potential. I'm getting powers. Got all kinds of powers. Electric Squirrel Man moving up in the world. Oh, and then I also need to save. Oh yeah, there's like 42 missions in this? Is that what they said? I'm at 27. So like I'm coming up on the end of this thing. Definitely not tonight, but like in the next one, like next week, we might be wrapping up Infamous and moving on to Infamous 2. Which is the one I'm most excited to get to. Oh, there's barbed wire up there. I can't reach it. I've been out of drink for a while, and I didn't bring my backup after cola water in today. I'm gonna have to go find it. Is now the best time to do that? Do we hit the be right back button and go ahead?
The remnants of the 43rd Precinct have mounted an offensive against the Dustmen. My source says they're going to try and arrest Alden.
Good. That psycho should be behind bars.
The battle has already started, so you better get moving. Your top priority is ensuring that Alden is captured. Once he's in custody, I'll send in an extraction team.
I can't imagine what it was like for people who 100%ed this and wanted to go get all of those little shards. That is a nightmare. They're everywhere. They're so hard to find. There's got to be 1,000 of them. There's so many, I feel like I'm constant. Like, there's another one. I feel like I'm constantly just ignoring them. Oh, went too far.
Alden, don't move! You're under arrest!
I got a bead on Alden. Heading after him.
Don't let him
You
escape.
know what I did?
Cole. This could be our only shot.
Whoops. I left this here sub goal thing up from last month. It's July now. Let's fix that to the one that Perry gave us. And you know what? I have to correct that again to a 2 because there was a YouTube membership as well that came in today. So let's up that. There you go. Now that's accurate. I never remember to reset that thing.
He stole my food! Kill him!
I probably shouldn't get involved in this. Alden's still running around, and if he gets away, Moya's gonna have my hide. I could zap that guy and cut him loose. Or maybe I just walk away and leave him there to rot.
I feel like there hasn't been one of those in a while, and that one felt very wedged in. Like they were just like, we need another decision. Is there a front door somewhere around here? Did I miss the front door? Is it that way? There it is. I don't even know what these achievements are, or trophies are. I don't like the trophies don't tell you what you're getting them for. Do they do that? And like on the PS5, does it tell you what they're for when they pop up? I don't pay enough attention. I always like the way Xbox like flips over and gives you at least kind of like a vague description of what you did. Well, that was ridiculous. So does anybody have 4th of July plans? Other than watching me play Infamous? What's your holiday weekend like? Kinda like I said earlier that like I wasn't feeling like it today. We're definitely not going anywhere tomorrow either. I think this is just to stay home and work on projects weekend. Like all weekend. We're not going anywhere, we're not doing anything. We're just hanging out here. Especially because we've got like the next like 3 weekends just absolutely stacked with stuff. So it's like I'm just gonna do this tonight. Tomorrow I think I'm gonna work on I've gotta put some bookshelves up. Some like hanging bookshelves in the boys' room. I did, like I said earlier, worked on some stuff in the kitchen today. When we started the kitchen remodel like a year ago, that was like chronicled on screen for a while. It was a nightmare it was. We got this thing instead of a Lazy Susan. We have a blind corner cabinet, and it has like a metal rack that pulls out of it. And pretty shortly after installing, it just ripped right out. It lasted maybe like 5 months at the most. And then it was opened and the whole thing just ripped out of the bottom of our brand new cabinets. And left giant like holes in the wood. And so we've just been like, until we got around to fixing it, just stacking cans in there, hoping that someday it would get repaired. And today I finally did that. I went to the hardware store. I picked up some bolts. Picked up some toggle bolts that have like a little like metal V that when you screw it up, it like closes up so it has good support to it. Because the screws that were securing this giant metal rack that's supposed to hold cans were like, they didn't go all the way through, so I did some engineering and drilled through the bottom of it and made these things fit in there. And I think this thing could support me now. It's a hefty. Is that? Can I climb that? Ah, that's how I get to where I'm going. It might be the most dad I ever felt today, like going on a trip to the hardware store
Hey, Moya,
with the
have
boy.
you seen this place? The Warren was never much to begin with. This used to be a park. Now it's a shanty town made out of junk.
And I wish I had, like, the imagination that he does while we're doing mundane things. Like, I'm there looking for toggle bolts, and he's like, let's go down there. And he's just, like, pointing down the aisle. And I'm like, I don't think there's anything down there. But he was fully convinced that we needed to go down there and there was something over there. And then as we're walking around with our little baggies of, like, 4 bolts, the 2 little baggies of the 2 different sizes of the same bolt, because I had no idea what size it really was. He decided that those were, at that moment, I was Rhino and he was the Green Goblin, and we were robbing the place of their jewels. And then he also said, like, while we were there, by every, like, worker, he's like, we're robbing this store. And I was like, dude, you gotta quit saying that, like, while we're next to people. We are not robbing a hardware store. How's the game going? It was going rough for a minute, but it's doing much better now. The mission leading up to this mission was kind of a nightmare. But I'm doing better. If only I could figure out where I'm going. Can I climb this? There it is. I keep not knowing that I can climb on these big old pipes, and that's a bit of an issue. How's Fortnite going? Did you win? Did you get dubs? Did you get some more of those little groupmen? Did you buy some skins? And when you did it, did you use code BLASTERGOBLIN at checkout? All cap? Is rubber banding bad? Is it the new PC? Alright, so earlier you were saying you were having PC issues with the Dead by Daylight. What's going on there? Did you get it figured out?
Don't let him escape! He's trying to flank! Suppressing fire!
Just randomly stopped. Oh, that's cool. I love when that happens. I stream from a laptop. I don't have a desktop PC in my house because I turned it off and the PC was like, okay. So I use this laptop for everything because I also sometimes, like, it's easy to be able to, like, this is not a room that is child friendly. So when I'm on dad duty, it's like, if I want to edit something, I can just take this out there. It's just always what I've used. And it works. It's a powerhouse in the laptop. It works fine. You could use a little more RAM, but other than that, it's pretty well able to handle those things. But I kept having this problem since basically since I got it, that it would just randomly, like, black screen. And I would have to hit the power button. And then I found out that the problem was that when I got it, I immediately took all of the, like, stock apps off and customized it to my liking. And then I found out that there was, like, a built-in Acer app that controls your fans, and it was set for whatever reason on I can't remember if it was a balanced or a performance setting, and it just didn't let the fans work right. So it would the fans would, like, rev way up, and then it would just stop and go black. And what I ended up having to do was go to those and set it into like a quiet setting, so then it would regulate the fans properly, and then it worked fine. But I had to reinstall this like stock Acer app that I deleted like the moment I got the laptop. And since then, I've had a single problem. This thing works fantastic. I can run all kinds of stuff at once. Before, if I had like Discord open while streaming, and then I opened if I opened like a browser window, that just killed everything. It was out. It was done for me there. It seems pretty reliable. Cam tried to stream from his old laptop from his first few two were horrible. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the quality of the laptop. But like, this one's pretty decent. I don't have really much issues. My Bluetooth driver just wasn't installed when I first got this. I was like, why do I have a driver from 2006? Yeah, that's also a problem that I found, because I was just going through forums of like my exact laptop, and you know, there's always like, for everyone, there's a whole Reddit community of people that are like scientists trying to figure out exactly how everything works. And I guess there's like, through the automatic updates, this one will just will, for whatever reason, pull the wrong Intel graphics driver, but not the NVIDIA one, but they don't work together. So I had to go to separately install the Intel one away from the automatic driver. But it's not the NVIDIA. The NVIDIA one is. Man, when you like learn how the powers work in this game, you can do so much more. So like all of those issues that I had is the reason that I am not a PC gamer, because boy do I not want to deal with any of that.
Cops nabbed all.
I just want to put my disc in to play my game.
I heard, and so have the Dustmen. They're already rampaging through the streets of
Respect.
the war.
Oh, thank you.
In sight.
I don't know if that was to slandering PC gaming or if that was to how I destroyed that man after he killed me once already, but I'll take it for either. Not in 2026. Hey, I've got 2 more years? 1.5 more years? I don't know, they're really taking a hit. There may be a course reversal. Wouldn't be the first time. I see the possibility of them. There's a possibility there. It's not a high one, but them turning around and saying they are gonna do this. Because like Dunkin' Donuts was dunking on them. If the donut store is making fun of you, you've clearly made the wrong decision. honestly though, what it would be is if it gets back to like stock or shareholders, if they're seeing that it's going to be a problem, then that's when it will change. Until then, until they're bothered by it, I don't think we're getting them back. I did really like to see that Microsoft is using the like you get a disc in a box thing for Halo, but if they turn around and they're like Project Helix has no disk drive, that's just gonna backfire on them too, just as bad as the entire PlayStation 4 reveal has backfired on Sony. I don't think so either. Physical game sang this one song like 10 years ago, as far as I'm concerned. It's been rough, but the weird thing is like I would have thought that Xbox would have done away with it well before PlayStation ever did.
Damn.
Because if like in the physical world, if I'm trying to get an Xbox game, it is an absolute nightmare. If you don't pre-order, there's like zero chance you're getting an Xbox game physical. Because people just don't really buy games on Xbox, so nobody orders them for stock. But PlayStation, there's plenty of people buying them, especially like people who play like Call of Duty and Madden. Those guys are going in there to get those games all the time. People sell those in discs by the thousand. I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do if I want to get not paying. There we go. Got it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Eat it.
Yeah, eat it. Armored bus side quest. Is this a side quest? Did I accidentally click on a side quest? I'm tired of anything with a bus at this point, because that first bus thing really burned me out.
Helping out the cops.
You kidding me? I thought you hated cops.
Well, like you said, things have changed. Besides, any lawman that stayed in this hellhole is the real deal. Gotta respect that. I'll catch you later.
This whole physical games thing is the first time I have ever, I think ever regretted making like any kind of content, like a reel. Because I made the Instagram reel of, oh god, of them doing the thing where they're like the sharing games thing, the bit that everyone has made, and that's why I'm like, I regret it. I made it as the low-hanging fruit joke because I knew it would do well. And then I saw it so many times that I was mad that I also made it. Even though I made it early. Because I hadn't seen anyone else do it by the time I did it. So I was like, I'll just do it so that it's done. And then I started seeing it so many times and I was like, oh no. And now it's at like 75k or 78k. And I'm like, I can't get rid of it, but I'm tired of seeing other people make the joke. To the point that I'm mad that I contributed to the problem. I did. I started a console war. Getting that notification was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Trending comments console war. Because I don't know if I've even read a single comment on that thing, but I just keep getting the notifications of them coming in. And then it was that, and I was like, well, I guess there's no reason to even look at this. Oh, it's 11:50. That's why I'm getting all yawned. Sleepy little boy. Midnight. Whoa! Okay, well, I guess if you fall directly into the path of a gun, you will be shot directly in the skull. How unfortunate. This way. That one. Oh, there it is right there. Get back up on buildings so you don't get shot in the skull again. Here he goes again. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm as dead as can be. Surprisingly not dead. Yeah, I do really feel like this game, though, like, it's front-loaded with the best missions. The more annoying, time-consuming filler missions seem to be towards the back.
I don't have the supplies for this, Cole. You have to stop them before it gets worse.
Everybody, yeah, the amount of firearms that are concentrated in this single city feels like more than the entirety of America. Is he really not gonna let me up there? Can I climb on this? There we go. I don't want to go back through that entire, like, compound. I just wanted to get over here. Well, don't go that far. It's an excessive amount of guns. I understand there's an excessive amount of guns here, but that's an excessive amount of guns. Why is there like a compound around every corner? It's 18 days into this thing, and somehow we have shipping container compounds built. Multiple built around the city. That doesn't seem like enough time to get that much work done. Also seems like very quick, but also not surprisingly quick for this many people to be ready just to fire on sight at a person they don't know. I'm gonna take it back. It actually seems like too long for it to take for that to happen. Should have been happening earlier. I stand by shipping container compounds, so way too quick for those to be built. You gotta get a crane in for that. And the whole, like, city's on, like, a lockdown, so that's a whole dilemma. Because who's working right now? How many crane operators you got in your gang? Because I got 0. It's all about the logistics. I mean, I guess if you're in the situation, you might as well capitalize on it, but like, it feels complicated to try to organize all of that in 18 days. Where are these buses? There it is. I hear a storm brewing up outside. Is it a bad one? No, isolated thunderstorms. Cool. I don't have to worry about like a tornado knocking out the power at the end of the stream. It's stupid that that's a concern I have. It's happened enough times that I'm over it. Davey, what's your equivalent of tornadoes? What do you guys got there? Is it better to deal with? Ah, it happened again. No, no, no. I just got to a place where it is. This bus mission is exactly, maybe we talked about this. Okay, yeah, but it's obnoxious. I'm irritated with it already. And I've been irritated with like the last 3 or 4 missions of this because they're just like time-wasting slogs to get through. They don't need to be nearly as long and repetitive as they are. The bus is moving quick though. Occasional strong thunderstorm, nothing like tornado warnings yet at all. Yeah, that sounds nice, especially this year. This is like the most tornado-y year I've experienced in my life. It feels like it's like every week there's another tornado warning or touchdown. And I'm tired of it. I'd rather have, I think, any other natural disaster. Tornado. The worst one because they don't happen like the warnings and stuff happen all the time, but oh, it's in the back. They don't touch down enough for it to justify the amount of time we have to go stand in my basement. So I just want them to stop. Or like they knock my power out and then they just come right back on. Getting sick of it. Yeah, they're out of nowhere and then you're just like, I guess I'll just sit in my basement and hope the wind doesn't kill me. The circular wind. And then if you don't have a basement, they're like, get in your bathtub, as if that will do absolutely anything to help you. There's no logic in the bathtub helping you. Oh, there it is. I was like, did I run past the bus? I did. It's right next to me and ready to kill me. Oh no, don't do that. Just because of the way he moves, I feel like Cole needs like he needs a Crash Bandicoot like spin move. Because he moves like a mascot platformer.
My extraction team is prepped and ready, but the military is dragging its feet with the clearances. Head for the prison and secure Alden until they get there. Won't be long before the Dustmen try and break him out.
Okay, well. Let's go ahead and save it. What are we at? 28? What's that? Was only one mission between our saves? Or are we on... Are we up by 30 now? 29. We're getting close. It may only be one more to knock this game out. But it's midnight. We're coming up on the 3-hour mark, and we're going to be doing this again on Sunday. So I think I'm just going to leave it there. Unplug my... the room is a cord nightmare, let me tell you. Because I've got, like, the mixer stuff out because I'm re-recording bits for the video I'm working on. And then there's also the 360s here for capturing footage for that video. And then it's strung all the way to the other side of that for the PS3 stuff. And then the light cords and the normal cords that are around here. It's a nightmare in here. It looks like it's going to catch fire at any moment. But that's it for tonight. Sunday, be back here, same time, same channels. Possible appearance from Mrs. BG. She said she may pop in. She may hang out for a while. She may hang out for 5 minutes. She doesn't want anybody to know that she doesn't watch any of this. If you don't have a core nightmare back there, you're not playing games. No, I mean, it's bad. There's nowhere to step. I'm not even going to mention what's back here. Like, that behind the TV is, like, it's absurd. But here, and you can even see there's, like, a light that's on the floor here, and that's plugged in. And then there's this, the controller was dying, so I had to break out a USB extender and string it all the way over there to that open door. It's too much. But, yeah, Sunday, and then at some point a video. And then next week, a possible bonus stream as well. I might do another one. It's up for debate. We'll see. I like throwing in an extra one here and there. I'm in my extra stream arrow right now this July. It's all up in the air. We'll never know until we get there. Oh no, free knees. But thanks again for hanging out with Infamous. Maybe done next week, and then we'll probably throw in Guitar Hako between there, just to get that out of the way and on to the next thing. Thanks for hanging out, Davey, being my last chatter of the night. Unless somebody pops in, and the other ones of you that are still here. I had fun irritating you tonight. Yeah, I'll see you on Sunday. If you want, do your homework. And if there's any videos out there you want to ask questions about, it will be a Q&A format also of bring that up. Of any stuff or any specific videos that I've done that you want to look into. We can go ahead and do that. I don't know anybody on that is playing, like, I don't know anybody that's streaming right now. Nobody I know is streaming. Do I just let you go for the night and just no raid, just end it all? Or do I just hit a random person? I'm always like worried that if I'm gonna raid into a random person I don't know, like, it's gonna be a racist. Like, immediately, like, the option is it's someone you know of or a racist. Hero of Time. Okay, let me. Am I not following Hero of Time? Oh, I'm a dirtbag. Hero of Time, playing Mecha Chameleon. See a whole bunch of the regular crew are here in that. So that's where we'll go. I'll shoot you over there. Good call, Davey. I'll send this small holiday crowd over there. And I'll see you guys Sunday. Thanks again. I love you all so much. I just want to hang on that for a minute. All right, I'm going to send you off now. Bye-bye. Hit the raid button. It'll take a minute, and then YouTube people, you get to stick with me. You always get to stick with me for a minute because I go end you manually. And sometimes I got to end Twitch manually, or it just sits here like it did the other day while I was just sitting there watching and chatting with Jim Tasty. I was still live on accident. Okay, here you go. Enjoy. Okay, YouTube people, we're here. We're gonna end it out. Bye bye.